imagine waking up tomorrow and this poof just disappears. Your phone, your car, even the wires powering your home, gone. Sounds like a science fiction nightmare, right? But what if I told you this exact scenario could save the planet and or destroy civilization? Let's dive into the messy, mind-blowing truth about plastic. Oh, and smash that subscribe button. You won't want to miss the twist at the end. Plastic's silent takeover. We all know it's in our water bottles and grocery bags, but here's the wild part. Plastic isn't just around us, it's inside us, literally. Scientists have found microplastics in our blood, our lungs, even in breast milk. But how did we get here? Well, back in the 1950s, plastic was hailed as a miracle material. Cheap, lightweight, and indestructible. Fast forward to today, and it's everywhere. The fibers in your clothes, the coating on your phone screen, the insulation in your walls, even the tires on your car are packed with plastic. We've built entire cities on this stuff. But here's the kicker. For all its convenience, plastic has a dark side. Only 10% of the 400 million tons of plastic we produce yearly gets recycled. The rest? It piles up in landfills taller than skyscrapers, clogs rivers until they look like plastic soup, and drifts in ocean garbage patches the size of Texas. And those tiny microplastics, they're sneaking into everything. Your morning coffee, your sushi dinner, even the air you breathe. So why don't we just quit plastic cold turkey? Well, imagine ripping the skeleton out of a body. That's what vanishing plastic would do to modern life. Our hospitals, our tech, our transportation, they'd crumble. But here's the real question. Can we survive with plastic if it's slowly poisoning us? Buckle up, this is gonna get messy. The apocalypse no one sees coming. You wake up, your alarm clock, dead. No plastic parts, no beeping. You grope for your phone, but it's gone. The screen, the case, the circuits vanished. You stumble to the bathroom, but your toothbrush is a metal stick with no bristles. Your shampoo bottle, poof. The toothpaste tube, a sad, empty metal tube. You head to the kitchen, but the fridge door won't open. No plastic hinges. Inside, milk cartons have melted into puddles. Your coffee maker, a ghost. You flick the lights, nothing. The plastic-coated power lines, gone. Outside, chaos reigns. Cars are stranded. No dashboards, no wiring. Airplanes falling like confetti. Hospitals are war zones. No IV bags, no sterile syringes, no heart monitors. Surgeons can't operate. Dialysis machines are useless. Even ambulances are stuck. No tires, no fuel lines. And the internet, dead. Cell towers rely on plastic components. Banks collapse. No credit cards, no ATMs. Supermarkets, shelves are empty. No plastic packaging to keep food fresh. Society isn't just broken, it's erased. Plastic isn't just a convenience, it's the glue holding civilization together. So yeah, plastic's a toxic frenemy, but without it, we're back to the Stone Age. Talk about a lose-lose. Recycling's dirty little secret. Raise your hand if you've ever felt personally victimized by recycling. We've all been there. Rinsing yogurt cups, squinting at triangle symbols, feeling like eco-warriors. But guess what? Most of that effort is pointless. Here's why. See this recycling bin? Let's dissect it. That water bottle gets a second life? Sure, if it's perfectly clean. But that greasy takeout container? Trash. That PVC pipe? Landfill. That's because plastics aren't one big happy family. They're more like feuding cousins. Each type has its own chemical recipe, and recycling them together is like mixing oil and water. Take styrofoam. It's 95% air, so recycling it costs more than making it new. Most facilities just toss it, and even the good plastics and have issues. Sorting them requires expensive AI scanners or underpaid workers picking through conveyor belts. One ketchup-stained bottle can contaminate a whole batch, turning potential treasure into trash. Worse, many countries ship recyclables overseas where they're dumped or burned. So yeah, only 9% of all plastic ever made has been recycled. The rest, it's buried, burned, or floating in the ocean, where it'll outlive you, your kids, and your grandkids. But hey, keep recycling. It's not totally hopeless. Just don't kid yourself. That compostable fork, it's probably lying to you. The plastic paradox. Can't live with it, can't live without it. Plastic is like that ex you can't quit. It's toxic, it's everywhere. And yet, we need it. Think about it. Your phone, plastic, your car, loaded with it. Even the life-saving gear in hospitals, IV bags, syringes, heart valves, is plastic. But here's the kicker. While plastic keeps modern life ticking, it's also slowly suffocating the planet. We produce 400 million tons of this stuff yearly, and 90% ends up as trash. trash. Oceans are choking on it, landfills are bursting, and microplastics, they're in your bloodstream. So why don't we just ditch it? Oh right, because quitting plastic cold turkey would mean no more modern life. Imagine hospitals without sterile equipment, cities without electricity, plastic insulates those power lines, and grocery stores with nothing but rotting food. We'd be back to churning butter and writing letters by candlelight. But here's the twist. The problem isn't plastic itself, it's how we use it. We treat it like disposable confetti when it should be treated like gold. The fix isn't banning plastic, it's reinventing how we make it, use it, and reuse it. Enter the mad scientists and startups flipping the script, turning yesterday's trash into tomorrow's treasure. Spoiler, this isn't a fairy tale, it's already happening. The game changer. Plastic alchemy. Meet Aduro Clean Technologies, the Canadian wizards turning plastic waste into literal liquid gold. Their secret sauce, hydrochemolytic technology, or HCT, because nobody has time to say that 5 times fast. Here's the deal, regular recycling is like reheating pizza. It works, but it's never quite as good. Aduro's HCT, it's a full-on molecular makeover. They take shredded plastic, water bottles, grocery bags, even that cursed styrofoam, mix it with water, a dash of catalyst, and a sprinkle of hydrogen, then cook it in a reactor. The result? Crispy clean oils that can become new plastics or even fuel. Think of it as plastic puberty. It transforms garbage into something stronger, sleeker, and actually useful. And the best part? This process uses less energy than traditional recycling and slashes carbon emissions. Translation? It's not just recycling, it's upgrading. Imagine your old shampoo bottle getting reborn as a laptop casing or jet fuel. Aduro's not just cleaning up plastic, they're making it cooler. Take that, landfills. Why this isn't sci-fi. Before you start picturing a utopia where trash bins print money, let's talk reality. Aduro's tech is genius, but scaling it is like trying to turn your grandma's cookie recipe into a global franchise. It takes cash, time, and a ton of trial and error. After 12 years of lab experiments, patent battles, and coffee-fueled all-nighters, Aduro's finally building their first pilot plant. This isn't a TikTok trend, it's a marathon. And here's the kicker. Even if HCT works flawlessly, we'll still need massive infrastructure changes. Recycling bins, gotta get smarter. Factories need total makeovers. Consumers gotta stop tossing pizza-stained plastic into the wrong bin. But the potential, huge. This could flip plastic from a planetary villain to a closed-loop hero. Wanna help support companies pushing these innovations? Click that link below to learn how you can back Aduro's mission. This isn't just about saving turtles, it's about saving us. The bigger picture, plastic versus planet. Plastic's like fire, a tool that can cook your dinner or burn your house down. Banning it outright would crash civilization, but ignoring the waste crisis. That's a one-way ticket to planet trash. The answer isn't black and white, it's green. We need to innovate, not eliminate. Take inspiration from history. We didn't solve the ozone crisis by banning fridges. We invented better chemicals. We didn't ditch cars because of leaded gas. We created catalytic converters. Plastic's no different. And hey, before you yell, just dump trash in volcanoes. We tried that. Turns out burning plastic in lava spews toxic gas and creates more problems. Surprise! The real solution is duller but smarter. Rethink, redesign, and recycle like our lives depend on it. Because guess what? They do. Stick around. We've got more wild what ifs coming. So, will plastic save us or doom us? Honestly, it's up to you. Rethink your habits and subscribe for more deep dives into saving the planet. Smash that bell, hit like, and tell me in the comments, what if should we explore next? Until then, stay curious, stay green, and stop tossing those plastics in the recycling bin.